The moon hung over Athens like a watchful eye, cold and unyielding. Diodorus stood in the center of the gymnasium, his body trembling, his mind a storm of grief and fury. He had lost everything: his wife to plague, his farm to debtors, and his pride to the whispers of those who claimed he lacked the strength to rebuild. Yet he stood, resolute. For what is a man if not the master of his own suffering? The weight of the world, he whispered, his voice breaking the stillness, is nothing to the weight of a man who refuses to yield. He began with push-ups, not hundreds, thousands. At 1,000, his chest felt like it might split, his arms buckling under his weight. At 2,000, his vision blurred, black spots dancing before his eyes. But Diodorus pressed on, his breaths ragged. The gods test us not with comfort but with toil, he muttered, his voice raw. To conquer the self is to conquer the world. By 3,000, his body screamed for mercy, his muscles trembling like leaves in a storm. He collapsed, face pressed to the cold stone floor. For a moment, he lay still, his chest heaving. But the Stoics had taught him well. Pain was not the enemy, it was the forge. He rose, his sweat-soaked tunic clinging to his skin. Next came squats. He loaded the beam across his shoulders, the weights tied to it groaning with the strain. 5,000 squats. He descended slowly, his legs already aflame. By 1,000, his thighs felt as if they might tear apart. By 2,500, his knees buckled, forcing him to pause. Diodorus gritted his teeth. Adversity does not break the man, he growled, descending once more. It shapes him. By 4,000, his legs swelled like columns of marble, veins bulging against his skin. His entire body shook, his mind threatening to betray him. Yet he forced himself to continue, driven by the words of Epictetus: what stands in the way becomes the way. At 5,000, the weights crashed to the ground as Diodorus fell to his knees. His breath came in ragged gasps, but his spirit burned bright. Still, he was not done. The Kyrikos hung before him, swaying slightly in the torchlight. He struck it with clenched fists, each blow echoing like thunder. His knuckles split, blood streaking the leather bag, but he did not stop. The world will beat you, he snarled, delivering a savage uppercut. But only if you let it. The dawn's light crept into the gymnasium as Diodorus collapsed, his body broken but his spirit indomitable. He staggered to his feet and faced the bronze mirror. The man staring back was unrecognizable. His chest was broad, carved like the sculptures of gods. His arms were thick, his veins like rivers etched into stone. His legs were unyielding pillars of strength. The gymnasium was silent as he spoke. A weak man curses the storm. A strong man becomes it. And tomorrow, he would forge himself anew.